Welcome back to what Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is a Sturmpanzer I Bison. It's a tier 3 German SPG. It's located on the north spawn of Mines and it's under the command of UKSkaface. Now they only produce 38 of these Arties. It's basically a Panzer IB with an artillery piece, a SIG 33 mounted on top of it. You can actually see the wheels of the artillery piece inside the enclosure. Game started. Now you can see that UKSkaface is taking up a position near the rock so he can get shots on the enemy near the castle, and the reason for that is it's got a very short range, this Arty, very short range. You can see what the white line is, that's the maximum range, and he's dialed in on the entrance to the castle, and a couple of our tanks have managed to get in there. But there's bound to be a couple of enemies who will try, and he's got the first one. A Panzer IVA died straight away. First kill. Beautifully timed shot that was as well, because there's a flight time of about 3 seconds between the shell being fired. Is it, I think it's about 3 seconds? Or is it? No, it's slightly shorter. It's 2 seconds between him firing the shell and it arriving at the target. So he had to time it perfectly to get it right. So he had to provide a certain amount of lead. Well, he's now aiming at that M3 Stuart, who's got inside the castle and managed to evacuate or evict our own teammate. But we're about to take that M3 Stuart out. Rounds out and he's gone. What a kill. That was beautiful. Unfortunately, we lost our Panzer T15 there. Now, I love this little Arty. It's actually quite amazing. If you spend amount of time practicing with it and actually get fairly good, you can dial in on the targets fairly quickly. And it is incredibly powerful. At tier 3, this is an Arty that actually provides a small amount of stun. At tier 3, it's a 15 centimeter gun. It's the heavy artillery. Okay, our guys have reoccupied the castle grounds, so they'll be getting spots on the enemy on the east side of the map. Now, you can see that UKSkaface is getting... He's able to aim over onto the east side just. And now we've got some spots on a couple of Marders who've moved up. Unfortunately, behind that tower at the moment. Oh, one of them's popped out. And he's very low on hit points. He's hiding behind that tower. And he's going to get wiped out if he stays there. Oh, we had a red line there for a moment as well. And I think that may have been because there was a rock in the way. Or it may have been the tower that was in the way. Now, it does pay because you only get a limited amount of ammo in this Arty. You only get 12 rounds. So you have to make them pay. You have to make the best use of your ammo. Oh, the Marder's gone. We've got another tank making its way into the castle grounds. It's a Panzer 38T. Dialing in on him. Marking the target. Oh, he stopped, but he moved, and we splashed him. So, UKSkaface got a splash, and in fact, actually a round came in from our Sexton 2 just a split second later. Now we've got another tank going up to the entrance, and it's a FCM 36 Pack 40. And that's that particularly powerful premium tank destroyer. But we're now aiming at a T16 on the south slopes of the hill, and the FCM's firing at him, but we're dialing in. Rounds out. Oh! And that would have been a kill shot for sure, but the FCM got there a split second before we did. So unfortunately it's wasted another round, but I wouldn't be too worried about that because we're going to get a chance to... Oh, we've lost the FCM 36 Pack 40, so we might get a chance to hit that Panzer 38T. We're 2 tanks down on the enemy at the moment, but that doesn't necessarily mean we're going to lose the battle. Okay, the T29 on the middle island has spotted a T116 on the South Island. Oh, and he's now come up onto the middle island, so we might be able to get shots at him. We're dialing in. It's about 8 seconds to dial in on target. 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Rounds out. Kill shot. Yes! He did it! So that's 3 kills now to UKSkaface. And the scores are now, well, there's only 1 tank down between it. And we do have most of the sides of the map, but we don't have the castle. Castle's held by that Panzer 38T. And he has been spotted. There he is. Now, if we can get around near him, he's very low on hit points. So we're dialing on a position where we think he might be spotted. Our M2 medium's trying to make it up towards the enemy cap area. That might not be wise at this stage. And there's a T-29 of the enemy team. He spotted the M2 medium and he's having some shots. This is not looking good for M2 medium. We fire a round in to help. And we splash him for 33 hit points. But we lose the M2 medium. And there was the Sexton just firing in there as well. So we've only got 6 rounds left, but there are 6 enemies out there. Marder 2's moving into the castle ground, so he should be able to find and kill that Panzer 38T. He might also be able to get shots on that T-29. No sign of the Panzer 38T yet. That's odd. There he is. Rounds out. Kill shot. Splash kill. 4 kills now for UKSkaface. He's doing very nicely. Now, the best I've ever done with this little Arty is I got a ace tanker, high caliber and top gun. And I did that several times to prove it wasn't a fluke. And it is very, very possible with this Arty. It's so versatile. It's very slow because it is only a Panzer I with a huge heavy artillery mounted on top of it. So it's not going to be breaking any speed records as you move about the battlefield. But it is so accurate and the gun has such a lot of power. You're looking at an Arty that's capable of doing that. And that's his 5th kill. He's taken out the T-56. The alpha damage of this gun is 400 alpha. And that will defeat most enemy vehicles. Oh, we lost the Marder. So it's now only 2 Artys versus 3 Artys and a medium tank. But that medium tank, the T-29, is getting close. I think he's coming up that slope. Oh, no, that was a bit... He was guessing where that enemy might be. And he's decided now to take a defensive position. It would be a bit obvious sitting behind that rock and it wouldn't provide much cover. Whereas if he's over on the other side here, he actually does have some cover to get behind some of these houses. Now the Artys he's up against an M7 Priest, well 2 M7 Priests and a Vespa, and they can fire over the entire range of the map, so he really does need to get behind cover. Both of them have got 105mm guns though. Well, all of them have got 105mm. The Vespa's got the 105 light field howitzer, which is the same gun on the Fifi, and of course the Panzer Selbstfahrerfette, whilst the M7 Priest uses the 105mm gun. And there's the T-29, and he spotted us and he's firing at us, but that might give our teammate in the Sexton a chance to have a go at him. He's coming this way. We can shotgun him if he gets too close. And we do! And that's a Top Gun! A Top Gun for UKSkaface in the Bison. Now it's Arty versus Arty. Now we're still reloading. We've got 2 shells left. We really need the help of that Sexton. It's a bit difficult to do this all on your own, but UKSkaface is not afraid. He's an expert Arty player. If necessary, he'll shotgun the enemy. And the Sexton's coming to help. That's good. He's indicated how many shells he's got left. 2 shells. As I say, you don't get much ammo in this Arty. You have to make the best use of it. I wouldn't go into the enemy cap though. I'd stay short of the enemy cap. Wait for the sexton to catch up. And that way, when you go into the cap, you can both go in together. And if the enemy does react, they're going to get 2 shells at them instead of 1. Oh, there's one of the enemy. It's the M7 Priest. He's dialing in. Taking aim. This guy appears to be AFK. I think he is AFK. And oh, it wasn't a kill shot. And the M7 Priest has still got 4 hit points. So, but the good news is that I think UKSkaface can ram him and kill him. Let's go for the ram kill. Hit him side on, and the sexton gets the kill. And there's the other M7 Priest. He's behind the building. And I guess he doesn't know how to handle his tank, his Arty in the shotgun. He's looking in this direction. I wouldn't shoot over that wall. I'd go round and shoot him point blank range. Oh, unfortunately it didn't work. But the M7's just taken a direct hit from the sexton. I think shooting over that wall may have got the shell prematurely hitting the wall and taking you out. But I think he did make the right decision, and he's killed the M7 Priest. The sexton has got a kill. In fact, he's got 2 kills now. If he can kill the Vesper, they've won the game. And I'd actually give more money on the sexton to win this than on the Vesper, because the Vesper has got terrible aiming. There he is. Now just drive up to the Vesper and shoot him in the face. That's what you do. He's fired, and his sexton wins. The Vesper's got terrible aiming, and he proved it by fluffing his shot. And the sexton brings home the bacon. So, very good battle there. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats for this one. It's an ace tanker for UKSkaface in the Sturmpanzer I Bison. In fact, it's his first ace tanker in this Arty, and I'm sure he's very pleased to get that. He also picked up a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He got 17, and a top gun for getting 6 kills. It very nearly was 7 kills, and I reckon if he'd actually got closer to the M7 Priest before the sexton killed him, he might have ended up with a ram kill in an Arty, which would have been very funny. He got a win 8 for that game of 6,924. Wow, that's Super Unicum or what? Let's have a look at the team score. There you go, 898 hit points of damage. He did get the highest damage in the game, but it was just a little too low. 102 hit points too low to get a high caliber. The next highest scorer on damage was the M7 Priest on the enemy team, who got 3 kills. He got 533 hit points. And after that, it was the BT7 Art on the enemy team with 386 hit points. When it came to kills, well, no comparing to UKSkaface. He got 6 kills, the sexton got 3, and so did the M7 Priest. And when it came to base XP, it was UKSkaface again with 804, the M2 Medium with 419, and the FCM 36 Pack 40 with 373, and our sexton friend managed to get 346. He fired 11 rounds in that game, so he had 1 round of ammo spare. He was about to shoot that M7 Priest in the face, but never got the chance to fire because the M7 got to it before he did. And he got 5 direct hits and 2 penetration and 7 splash. And a lot of the enemy that he killed with splash, because this gun is very powerful. 400 alpha. 898 hit points of damage, 716 of which were at more than 300 meters, and he received 1 hit. It was a penetration, that was from the M7 Priest, and 1 hit as a result of splash damage. He spotted 2 enemy vehicles, damaged 7 of the enemy, killed 6 of them, and did damage assistance for 144 hit points. That's spotting assist. And on the credit side, he earned 21,608 credits, and after repair and ammunition resupply, and this ammo is cheap, he actually ended up with 17,224 credits for a tier 3 Arty. He picked up 1,206 XP, ×4 for the first victory of the day, got 603 from personal reserve, took home 5,427 experience points altogether. He certainly did carry the game. He scored very nicely indeed and helped their team to win. And of course, his friend in the Sexton finished the enemy off after UKSkaface did all the heavy carrying. But I'm sure he's very pleased to get his first ace tanker, and you can tell it's the first because it's got those scrolls underneath. You only get that once, the first time. So well done there to UKSkaface. If you enjoyed this replay, please give this video a like, do subscribe to our channel and hit that notification button. We get great replays all the time, firsts and special Super Unicum games, especially Super Unicum games in unusual tanks as well. So do pay attention to our channel. We have more videos than Jingles and Quickie Baby combined. Yes, we have that many, and we've only been operating for 2 years. They've been operating for over 6. So yeah, ours is the place to come. If you want to find replays concerning a particular tank you like, we've probably done it already. Thanks for watching.